What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. And I am 3 minutes early, by the way, so savor this moment. It doesn't happen too often. I'm wearing the white shirt. Yesterday I wore the blue shirt for France, but it was blue Arsenal, and today I'm wearing the white shirt, England Arsenal. But you know, it's always Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? It's always Arsenal, and we are the Premier League champions. Just in case anybody has forgotten, we're here today. England against Croatia. England's first game. It feels like this tournament's been running for weeks and England haven't played yet. So let's see what England are actually about as they play against Croatia tonight. I mean, this is an aging Croatia. No, I'll be honest, bro. I don't own an England kit. No, I don't. I don't own one. So yeah. Um, what's this Gyökeres swap all about? It's nonsense, bro. They're basically saying that Atletico would swap him for Alvarez if we give them Gyökeres plus 50 million. Get out of it. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. It's coming from a terrible source. I was going to do a show at 1:30 today. I thought, you know what? I'm not even wasting our time talking about things like that. Freshhead Noni starting over Saka, bro. I'm telling you, there's no LOL at the end of it because there ain't nothing to laugh about, by the way, because Noni ain't starting because he's better than Saka. He's starting because Saka can't run. Saka can't train 2 days in a row. Like, bro, it ain't no laughing matter. I'm telling you now. If you're an Arsenal fan, Saka on the bench is not a good thing because it means that Tuchel's looking at him and going, "Yeah, you know, you're not in a good way." Number one, should he be at the tournament? And number two, should he have picked a different right winger? How's Cole Palmer not there? How's Jared Bowen? How's Foden? Maybe someone else. But yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting, but yeah, Noni Madueke is starting. Before we do talk about England, I want to circle the block, people. I want to circle the block as we always do. We're gonna talk. Yo, big up Ash who said, "Big up Curtis currently DJing in a sports bar in London for this game." Ash, you got to start promoting this before the games. You know, you got to let the people know. There's a lot of people from London in the comments, man. Let the people know in future where you're DJing and stuff. Um, so yeah, big up to Ash, man. Big up to everyone locked in. Let's circle the block. Let's talk about, because I feel like in the last 24 hours, the World Cup has really, kicked in. Yeah, I am early, people. It's not AI. It's definitely real. Um, Cristiano, it didn't go good for him. Portugal aren't winning this World Cup. They're not. For two reasons. Number one is their manager. I don't rate him. I think he's terrible. Don't know how Roberto Martinez is the international manager. I don't want to say Ronaldo is the reason, but I think the problem is they don't have a replacement that is that good in that Ramos. You know what I mean? So, and Ronaldo's one of one of the big boy players of football. So I don't want to be disrespectful. But you can tell that when they've got the ball, there was a situation, I think Rooney was talking about it on commentary, where Bernardo Silva should have shot and he's pulling it back to Ronaldo. And you're like, it's just that tax of having such a good player in the team. You can tell that players don't feel comfortable giving him the ball. Yo, I can't lie, man. Leao was getting wrapped up by Wan-Bissaka. He was. But he's been up front all season with his back to goal. But yeah, I mean, maybe he's... Yeah, listen, they've got a quality squad, but Portugal weren't good. And Ronaldo, I mean, he didn't have a good chance, really, is the only thing I would say in his defence. But yeah, Portugal, I mean, they've got great players on paper. Front three, Neto on the left, Bernardo Silva on the right, and Ronaldo through the middle. You ain't winning a World Cup with that. Listen, I have to say, we always focus on the big team failing. Yo, big up to DR Congo, who, I was a little bit like, yo, Congo, yo, bun these lot, man. They knocked Jamaica out in the qualifiers, man. And you know what I mean? But as the game started, I was like, you know what? Do it for Africa. The African nations are representing in such a good way right now. Congo draw with Portugal, Cape Verde draw with Spain, Morocco draw with Brazil. African nations are turning up, man. Big them up, man. They're really performing. Whether they can maintain it is another thing. I have to take a moment before we have this next conversation. We're going to talk about the best footballer that the world has ever seen. We used to have arguments, not us, but just in general, everybody. Is he the best? Is he that? I'm an R9 fan, as I call him, the real Ronaldo, Brazilian Ronaldo. He's my favourite footballer of all time. But this guy, Lionel, it's unquestionable, it's undoubted. If you're older and you're Maradona, Pele, Cruyff, Eusebio, if you're younger and you might be Cristiano Ronaldo, well, they're similar age actually. It is unquestionable, it is undoubted. It doesn't matter if somebody is your favourite. He is the best footballer we have ever seen. He is unbelievable. He's 38 years of age scoring a hat-trick in his first game in the World Cup. He's a joke. He's an absolute joke. He's the best footballer that's ever played the game. MK's going mad. He had a knee injury. That's right. What's wrong with this guy, man? Messi carries Argentina. Portugal carries CR7. That's actually a mad way of putting it. Messi is the best footballer ever. There's just no doubt about it. I don't think it's even a question. He is unbelievable. I'll be honest, he should have got sent off. I don't know how he doesn't get a VAR check. He studded the guy on the back of his calf. But what a player. I don't care if it's Algeria, bro. Ronaldo just played Congo. Spain played Cape Verde. It doesn't matter. Better than Maradona for me. I mean, I don't know. Listen, some people say Maradona winning the league at Napoli, winning a World Cup with an even worse Argentina team than this one. But Messi, it's the longevity as well, bro. He's done it for 20 years, 2 decades. This is his 6th World Cup. And man's bagging a hat-trick in the first game. He could win the Golden Boot again. It's crazy. He is the GOAT. He is the best. He's unbelievable. It is a bit Jordan LeBron, I think, as well. Cristiano would be LeBron. So listen, I respect it, Peter. I've got family members who are older who say, listen, Maradona, I get it, but Messi's done it for so long. He's just an unbelievable footballer, man. What he's doing to defend him. Let's go. Yeah. Maradona is way better. It's just insane saying Messi is better. I mean, it's not insane. It's definitely not insane. Even if you're a fan of Maradona, it's not insane to say, yo, I think Messi's better than him. There's debates, there's arguments, but big up to Messi on the hat-trick, man. Arteta would destroy Messi's hamstring. He'd have him at left-back. He'd have him inverting like Calafiori. No, Messi's the GOAT. It's unquestionable. He's phenomenal. Let's talk about the 2 strikers. I won't say the 2 strikers. There is more than 2 top quality strikers, but Erling. Haaland's one of these players, that I don't know about anybody else, especially if you're an Arsenal fan, or even if you're not. Even though he plays for Man City, I just can't dislike him. He's a character, he's a personality. I kind of wanted him to score last night. And he scored 2, and he just, he's a sick guy. I wish we would have signed him, but, we weren't doing anything at the time. And I like that kit. I saw that kit. I said, yo, that's one of the best kits I've seen in the World Cup. That's a cold kit. But yeah, he done his thing. Scored 2, nearly got the hat-trick. Odegaard, I'll be real, people. I thought he was poor. I know he got an assist from the corner. Do you know what I'm saying? But in terms of the actual game, I don't think he played particularly well. Top Gooners were online going, Odegaard assist. I was like, don't know about that. But yeah, Erling with a couple of goals. And obviously we did the watch-along. You guys know me. People saying, you're Mbappe's lawyer. He was terrible first half. Heavy touch, missed a good chance. I still think it was a penalty, but That face says it all, people. Don't you write this guy off at your peril. For me, best player in world football. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. That second goal was outrageous. France, by the way, I have to say, Elise, oh my days. I mean, Elise is unbelievable on the right. They put him in the 10. I was like, yo, Elise went crazy yesterday. If he carries on with that form, it's if France, the Ballon d'Or's up in the air. There's a number of players who could win it. Peter said even Norwegian commentators were saying Odegaard was terrible. Yeah, I saw Didi Hamann saying Odegaard's overrated. He doesn't affect games enough. Donatello balled out yesterday. I'm telling you, that Ninja Turtle went crazy. Messi, Mbappe, Havertz, Haaland, lots of legends off to good starts. If only Havertz's goal was the winning goal in the Champions League for us. Guna Genk said Ronaldo is holding Portugal back. Messi doesn't. It's quite sad to see Cristiano like that. You know, you don't want to see great athletes look like that at the back end of their career. You got to respect Deschamps, man. You know what I mean? He made a change that it changed the game. He recognised that Elise, put him in the 10, put Dembele on the right. That's what the top managers do. It might even end up in a situation where a Ballon d'Or winning Dembele ends up not starting in that team, which would be crazy unless he starts him on the right and drops Doué, maybe. But then he could play Doué on the left, Dembele on the right, and then Elise 10 and Kylian up front. Right, let's focus. It's coming home. It's coming home. Is it ever going to come home for England? Let's go for England's team. Pickford in goal. Back four. Reece James, O'Reilly. Konza plays ahead of Gay here. I don't understand that. That must be an injury. And John Stones. The midfield, Declan Rice, Arsenal's very own. Elliot Anderson. Jude Bellingham gets the nod over Morgan Rogers. Noni Madueke plays on the right ahead of Bukayo Saka. As I said at the start of this stream, there was people laughing about it. I said, bro, do not laugh about it because he's playing because Saka is physically in a bad way. You know, we're hearing he can't train 2 days in a row. That's bad. If you're having to manage him and go, well, you'll miss this game, you'll play the next one, and you'll miss that one. That's how Jack Wilshere started. And before we knew it, Jack was mashed up. So, yeah, Noni Madueke starts on the right. I actually hope Noni has a good game because whether you rate Noni or not, I want him to do well while he's at Arsenal. Gordon gets the nod over Rashford on the left. I would have gone with Rashford. I think he's a better player, but Gordon, he's kind of snatched Rashford's chain. He's took his Barcelona place. He's took his England place. You know what I mean? Rashford's probably going to get loaned out to Crystal Palace or something. And Harold Kane starts up front. Is he actually going to do the business when it comes to the crunch later on in the competition? Because he hasn't really turned up when it truly matters for England. But he has had his best season at club level. So let's see how Harold does up front. Yeah, listen, I watched the end when Leao came on. He got wrapped up by Wan-Bissaka. He got wrapped up. So yeah, it wasn't a good look. I can't lie. The England bench: Henderson, Trafford, Gahey, Byrne, Saka, Chalobah, Mainu, Jordan Henderson, Morgan Rogers, Watkins, Eze, Rashford, Tony, Spence, and Kwanzaa. So you've got two Arsenal players on the England bench in Eze and Saka, two starting in Noni Madueke and Declan Rice. So we will see. 22 for Croatia. Who's 22? Is it Sucic? I'm sure he's the one I saw before that stood out for Croatia. Is it Sucic or am I thinking of someone else? Maybe not. Maybe it's not him. He's number 17. 22's Vuskovic, innit? He's the one that Brighton are trying to buy, the centre-off. I'm sure Sucic was the one that I saw before. But we'll see. We will see. Their team: Livkovic, Sutalo, Vardiol, Vuskovic, Stanisic, Perisic, Sucic, Modric, all the itches. Baturina, there we go. Pasalic and Musa. I'm going 2-1 England. I'm going 2-1 England. I don't think it will be pretty. I think they'll stumble over the line. What do you guys think? Vuskovic plays for Spurs, but being on loan at Hamburg. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, why are clubs trying to sign him? Like Brighton. Like, why are Tottenham not keeping him? Bro, Luka Modric is 40. What a legend of the game he is. And Perisic. I don't know how them men are still playing. This will be a hard game for England. They're just... Yeah, and they've got more itches on the bench. Marin, Caleta, Moro, Marco, Kovacic, Andre, Ante, Arelic, Ivor, Vlasic, Jakic, Fruk, Igor, Sucic, Katarski, and another Sucic. Have I done that wrong? There can't be 3 Sucic's, surely. All the itches, people. Hey, Trossard's reffing. Trossard's dad is reffing, people. And they're showing us the VAR like that's supposed to impress us. Is there 2 Sucic's on the bench, or have I gone mad? Yeah, I've gone mad. There's only 1 on the bench. Trossard's dad is the ref. He played so bad for Belgium. They've said, go on, mate. Just go and ref the game. No, I'm joking. I think he's actually one of the best refs in Europe. To be honest, he's a very, very good ref. Come on, Deckers. I want to see England perform. Let me take that second Sucic off the bench because that is wrong. There's only 1. Right, there we go. We're bang up to date. What's your score prediction, people? Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you're new as well. I'm going 2-1 England. I don't think it will be glamorous. I think they'll have a little bit too much. We kick off in a minute and a half. A minute and a half. 9 o'clock kickoff UK time is the game. What other games we got tonight? Ghana against Panama. Uzbekistan against Colombia. I got Colombia in the sweepstakes, so hopefully they get a few wins. They're playing a back 3. Croatia, 3-4-3. England kick off, people. Is it coming home? It's been a strange year. Arsenal won the league. New York Knicks won the NBA championship. Maybe it's that year. Maybe England will win it. Who knows? I doubt it, but stranger things have happened. They're one of the favourites to win it. This ground is amazing, by the way. Air-conditioned stadium. So I don't want to hear no excuses from England about it's too hot. They're playing in Dallas, I believe. Noni Madueke gets the nod, but as I say, Saka, his body is battered. So it's not a good thing that they're having to bench him. England about to kick off. At least they're not booting the ball out for a throw-in from kickoff, which I can't stand seeing that. Some sort of non-league football they're doing. England shooting from left to right in their home kit. They're underway. Declan Rice kicks us off. Rolls the ball back to Jordan Pickford. This pitch looks better than the pitch that France were playing on yesterday that looked bone dry. It looked like it hadn't been cut. Let's see how Noni gets. Listen, do you know the thing? A lot of Arsenal fans, we've been... If I was in Noni Madueke's mind right now, I'd be saying, or if I was his agent, I'd be saying, bro, this might sound crazy. You should be trying to get Saka out of the England team and out of the Arsenal team. Saka right now is vulnerable. He's injury prone. He's carrying a big injury in his Achilles. He's had a major hamstring injury. If Noni's really got something about him, he should be sitting there right now going, yo, everyone's writing me off. No one rates me. And Saka's in front of me, but Saka's injury prone. The one thing we have seen with Noni is that he's very good in 1v1 situations. His end product's the problem. But Noni should be trying to take him out the team and say, yo, he's on 300 grand a week. If he's not playing well, the fans are going to get on. This could be the first season of Saka's Arsenal career that if he doesn't play well, I think fans will start being critical of him because of the contract. Fans will go, yo, he's on 300 grand a week playing like this. And that's what happens. You know, it happened to Aubameyang, it happened to Ozil. The moment they signed 300 grand a week contracts, the expectation was different. So Noni, if Noni had end product, he'd actually be a very good player. But end product's probably the hardest thing to have in football. It's difficult to add to your game. He did well in the Champions League final, but he didn't. He hasn't been consistent enough. Big up Neil, who said he's drinking champagne with his wife Joan for her birthday. Big up Curtis. Big up to you and your missus, bro. Big up. Man's on the champers. ITV picture quality is poor. Have you got the remote? They're saying I'm behind. I don't know if I've rewound. Oh, early corner volleyed over. No, I think I'm up to date. Watch ITV HD for better. I think I'm on that one. Yeah. Sloppy start by England, unmarked at the back post, volleyed over. Starboy's mash-up, bro. You know what I mean? He'll probably play a game then come out. If it happened to Obba, it can happen to anyone. Obba was top level, yeah, 100%. From Africa said, are you on the Prosecco? Is it one of them nights? Everyone's on the drink. England driving people to drink. But big up to everyone locked in. Let's see how England get on. Jordan Pickford. I'll be honest, I'm not sure about this England defence. Yeah, Arsenal now apparently are interested genuinely in this Alex Scott. Reece James gets pushed to the floor. Croatia on the break. It's whipped in. Good defending by Declan Rice. Taking a bit long to pass it. Yeah, I can already see how England are going to play, man. Havertz is on 270. Most Arsenal fans don't bat an eyelid. It's unbelievable. I don't know how. I know you want him on the bench and sold, but Havertz is a good player. Has been a good signing to me. His health has been his biggest problem. I mean, that is already... Come on, Nani, take him on. Oh, he turns back. He's injured. For me, Havertz is... He's not a bad footballer. I really don't... I've never said he's a bad footballer. He's technically very good. His chance creation and his movement is brilliant, but he's not prolific enough. When he was in midfield, he failed to replace Granit Xhaka. He actually was a downgrade on Xhaka in that left eight. He went up front. He had a bit of a purple patch. 13 goals in 23-24, 9 goals in 24, 2 in 25. That's in the league. He got a few in the Champions League. He played 37 games in his first season. Then Arteta gets a hold of him. 23 games the season after. 12 games the year after that. His injuries are now a major problem. So I would be selling him. I would be selling. Call him a donkey. He said publicly that his nickname is Donkey. Because he kept donkeys when he was a child. So when I call him a donkey, I'm calling him his nickname. Gyökeres definitely won't believe it. World Cup Golden Boot winner. I'm not sure. That's the easiest game Germany will have. They won't have an easier one than that. I reckon Mbappe or Messi. But big up to everyone locked in. Yeah, Havertz's a decent player, but I'd still be selling him. Injury prone, not consistent enough. Donkey! He actually said it. That's his nickname. But let's be real, at times he plays a bit like one as well. So it kind of works all around. Inexcusable, all BBC matches are in 4K. ITV are broadcasting in VHS quality. Well, they must have put all their money in the camera quality because they're watching it on a green screen in Salford while ITV are in Brooklyn. Imagine how fuming you'd be as a pundit if you get the phone call from the BBC. You're like, right, here we go. They're giving me all this money. I'm going to the World Cup, America, Canada, Mexico. Right, I'm packing my bags now. What, you're not going to need many bags. Why? New York, Toronto, Mexico, Cancun. No, we're going to be in Salford, mate. It's a green screen. You'd be like, oh, no. Why didn't ITV ring me? ITV are in New York. Lovely backdrop. BBC, green screen in Salford. Sad times, man. ITV is basically now just the overlap, innit? It's like, right, get Gary Neville, Roy Keane and Ian Wright. So tired of Havertz. Yeah, you gotta move him on, man. But they won't. How far do you think the US go? I think they could make a quarter-final. They're actually one of the best performances I've seen so far, to be honest. Whether they can do it against better opposition is a different matter, but I thought America looked quite good. They got some good players. The home support, host nations, sometimes when that support kicks in, it can help them. Balogun does look good, man. He was always better than Eddie Nketiah, no doubt about it. David said, I live in Dallas, can't pay those prices. However, another World Cup watch along and the C Unit community is priceless. The advert with Jude and Yamal is lit. I still haven't seen it. Here's Nonny, corner of the area, rolls it back to Reece James, poor cross. It's up in the air. Kane twists, shoots, it's blocked, goes out for a corner to England. How have I still not seen that Yamal and Jude Bellingham advert? I haven't seen it anywhere. I'm gonna check. I'll watch it at half time if we can get it. Corner to England. Jude and Yamal. I'll try and watch it at half time. Interesting that he picked. I always thought he was going to pick Jude over Rodgers. I just thought his reputation will get him in the team. I'll try and watch that half time. A few people have mentioned it. Corner to England. Rice whips it in. It's bouncing everywhere. Nonny, that's a penalty. Penalty to England. Nonny Madueke has won a penalty for England. Declan Rice whipped the corner in. It's headed away. Nonny gets there just ahead of Luka Modric. It's one of them ones where as a defender, Modric is just swinging to clear it. Nonny's just got his foot to it. And Modric, I mean, he clips him. If only they'd have given him a penalty in the Champions League final. Harry Kane, penalty for England. Last 5 penalties, he scored 4. The one that he missed was the one against France. Yeah, we don't talk about the Champions League final. We just have to put that away and pretend it never happened. Nonny wins a penalty for England. Harry Kane after 9 minutes to make it 1-0. Kane will score. I actually think Kane he's up there as the best penalty taker in the world. Nonny's value going to be like 100 million. I'm telling you, man, I mean it in a positive manner. Nonny's got to try and take Saka out of the England and the Arsenal team. He shouldn't just be sitting around happy to be a backup. Here's Harry Kane to give England the lead. Is this the start of football's coming home? Harry Kane, saved by the goalkeeper! Oh my days! The Spurs came back to the forefront. San Antonio Spurs, Tottenham Hotspurs, Harry Kane Spurs. He spursed it up, people. He's complaining that the goalkeeper's moved off his line. Is there going to be a retake? Drama. Trossard's dad, he don't know what to do. He looks knackered. They're doing a VAR check as the goalkeeper crept off his line. Wow, VAR check. The goalkeeper has come off his line. Let's see, did he come too far forward? I mean, I'll be honest, I see goalkeepers do that all the time. I think he's given a penalty. Oh, it's not the goalkeeper. Apologies. It's Vardio. What? Nah, they're saying the goalkeeper. But then the commentator's saying Vardio was in the area. Which he is. He's encroached the area. So I don't think it is the goalkeeper. It's encroachment. Yeah, take it again. How lucky is he, man? How lucky is he? I always think, and I'm not just saying this because I want England to win. I suppose they'll say if the keeper saves it and he clears it, but the mind games now are crazy. Do you go the same way you've just missed? Do you go the other way? I reckon he'll go down the middle. So for the second time, Harry Kane retake. If you miss this, you really have spursed it up. He usually whips it in the other corner. Kane, he does go the same way and he scores. England take the lead. Harry Kane. I don't know what it is, you know when Harry Kane scores for England, I'm like, okay, I'm glad England are winning, but he's too Tottenham-y for me. I find it difficult to get that hyped when he scores. I think they're lucky, but I know the rules are the rules, but, he missed the penalty. To be fair, he's very brave to go the same way. I wouldn't go the same way after just missing it. But Harry Kane gives England the lead. Can England get going from this point? Kane will be thinking golden boot. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of players who have scored 2 in their first game. He needs to get going. You know what I'm saying, Lawrence? I don't know what it is. I think if someone else took that penalty, I'd have been more hyped. I'm still like, yeah, you're too Tottenham-y, bro. I'm struggling to really be that excited. But 1-0 to England. Harry Kane. I predicted 2-1. I got my prediction right last night with the 3-1 to Allez les Bleus. 1-0 England. What do you guys think about that penalty rule? Are we just going, okay, the rules are the rules? I genuinely look at that and think Vardy is like a yard into the penalty area. It doesn't have any effect on his penalty. I think it's different if Kane misses the penalty, the rebound comes out, and Vardy nicks it ahead of Harry Kane. Then I think you can go, well, you know, that encroachment has led to an advantage. I just don't think, you know, Vardy has no effect on him missing that penalty. But listen, football is, common sense doesn't really lead in football anymore. It's all rules, in it. So yeah, the rules are the rules. I get it. But I think, I don't know. I'm not that bothered anyway. But does Madueke get an assist? I don't think you do you, for a penalty, you know, just because he got fouled. Those penalties are so horrible to give away. It's like Modric can just see the ball bouncing towards him. He's thinking, right, I'm going to volley this away. And Noni just sticks his leg out half a second before and just flicks the ball, and he just catches Noni on his leg. And it's a penalty. Yeah, it's just a definite penalty. But Kane is a lucky man, I'm telling you. Missed the penalty and got the retake. Anyway, 1-0 to England. Croatia on the attack. Little dummy. Oh, it's turned. Great block. Great block, that is. I don't know who that was, but somebody just got turned in the area. They're appealing for a penalty, Croatia. Let's have a look. Yo, Reece James got cooked. Nah, it's not enough. It's not enough. You can't give penalties for that, but he got done. What's going on with Trossard's dad, man? He's going crazy. Nah, look, Saka's not fit, is he, bro? He would have played it. He would have played. It's not good, though, if he's struggling to play. He's doing interviews saying he's... Come on, man, that's not a penalty. He's done him, but he doesn't even grab him. R9 today, and when R9 speaks, I listen. He said, it's time for the world to stop hiding, accept the fact Messi is the greatest of all time. Noni, cook him. Cook him, Noni. Cook him, oi! Unlucky, Noni. Go on, Noni, lad. Hey, all right, go on, lad. Yeah, well, right, go on. You've done it 3 times, you know what I'm saying? He's telling us to make noise. Harry Kane's link-up play is crazy, I can't lie. The one thing I'll say about Noni is he's dangerous. That's Vardy he's doing that to, by the way. All right, calm down. Yeah, we will. We'll make some noise if you want. I actually want Noni to start scoring goals. I actually want Noni to put pressure on Saka and take some of the pressure off him, because if Noni's playing well, Arteta then can go, you know what, Saka, I ain't got to play you all the time, because... Corner to England. Declan Rice whips it in, headed away. Anderson, oh, it's blocked. I want to see Anderson as well, because if you're getting bought for 120, although look, how he plays for England won't have a massive effect on it. There's loads of players over the years who were unbelievable at club level. Was he saying vamos? No, he can't have been. I didn't even see what he was saying. It as Arteta got him saying vamos. He's speaking Spanish and in English. No, everyone said he's saying vamos. He's going mad. He's actually going mad. Vamos, vamos. All right, mate. What part of Spain are you from? Yeah, Barnet. You know what I mean? Hey, Arteta's got him. That thought never goes in Arteta's mind. Not playing Saka. Arteta's bench players in form. I think Saka needs a longer break. I wouldn't even mind Saka not playing the first couple of games for Arsenal. Hopefully, when the fixtures come out on Friday, hopefully we get an easy start and then we haven't got to force him back. Hmm? Hmm. I remember when Arsenal played Tottenham at Wembley, and Aubameyang missed that penalty, and then Vertonghen cleared the rebound off the line, and he encroached like 2 or 3 yards, but there was no VAR them times, and we were in the stadium going crazy, going, yo, how can he clear that off the line when the rebounds come straight back to Oba? He was almost in line with Aubameyang when he was taking the penalty. He ran that far in, but there was no VAR them times. I want to see England actually play well. I feel like I haven't seen England really play well for a long time. Ball down the line, overhit. They haven't really got Bellingham and Gordon in the game yet. I don't think I've. Nah, man said, did you watch Ronaldo doing a cardio session? It's sad, man. He can't go out like that. I'm sure he'll score a few. But will it be enough? I don't think Gordon's touched the ball. Everything's going down the right. But they lead 1-0. If England can win the first game, it'll take some pressure off. English hype. Well, yeah. The thing what I've noticed with the English media is if you have a good year or two, they'll put you on a pedestal like you're just a world beater of a player. And then they'll turn on you when the time's right and just start dissing you. You know what I mean? It's crazy how the media work over it. Media is so toxic in this country. It's unbelievable. Ronaldo's done, bro. Should not be starting, definitely. Like I said, I think the problem with Portugal is Ramos, the striker, is not that great. That's great play. Come on, that's a foul, ref. Stones and Konza. He must have a knock. I thought Stones was the one that might not play. That was good play by Anderson, but then he gave away. Wenger chatting to John Terry. That'll be an interesting conversation. Mbappe 2 goals, Messi 3, Ronaldo 2 water breaks. These are going mad, man. It's sad. It's crazy. Saka's presence worries me more than his absence. Unreasonable, man. He can't stand him. Any chance of Rice passing forward? Yo, relax, man. Come on, Jude, lift your head. Or you're gonna score. You're running into a lot of traffic. Oh, Jude, man, come on. Got to lift your head there, man. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. Wenger, you know what I mean? I don't like John Terry, bro. You shouldn't be chatting to him. Jude should have passed that. Nani made a good run. He never saw him. MJ, give it a break, mate. Let's look at how many Man United players are in this England team. A big fat 0. None of them. How many you got on the bench? Cobby. You could claim Rashford if you want to be shameful. So, you know what I mean? Chill, bro. You know what I mean? I know you're in Europe next year and you're hyped, but we're the champions. You haven't had one of these for a long time. The Lions roaring, people. You know what I'm saying? Pass the ball, Bellingham. Pass the ball. MJ never stops. Right, I thought, you know what? MJ will ease off for the international tournaments. He still throws everything at Arsenal. Just go easy, bro. Oh, yeah, that's a good ball, that, Gordon, mate. If you had Usain Bolt playing right wing, he might have caught it. Goal kick to Croatia. I actually don't think Gordon's better than Rashford. They can't be the goalkeeper. They got. So maybe the rule is. I don't understand it. I've heard two different things. They're saying that it's the goalkeeper being off his line, but then the commentator was saying it was Vardy encroaching the penalty area. I don't know. Either way, he got away with it. Water break is here anyway, people. The water break is here. No, I don't own an England shirt, bro. I've never owned one. I've never owned one. I think I explained my reasons before, but yeah, Kane, lucky. He needs another goal. 120 million for Elliot Anderson. Yeah, I mean, it's English hype, innit? He's probably worth 60, 70. But then, because it's City buying him, because he's English and young, the price goes through the roof, you know what I mean? Keeper did encroach, bro. I swear his right foot was probably 20 centimetres over the line. But yeah, fears anyway. Do you know what, Nate? Like I was saying yesterday, and Jim as well, like, I don't mind the players having a quick water break, but it's 4 minutes. Why do you need 4 minutes to drink some water? What's going on here? What on earth? She's got a chalkboard out. What are we doing here? Am I in a maths lesson? It's giving me PTSD for algebra. X plus 0 equals... Are you... no, people, please tell me you're watching what I'm watching right now. She's using a chalkboard in 2026. And you got some touchscreen that we can deal with. Oh, dear. She's on the chalkboard. I swear that looked like my maths teacher when I was a kid. Oh, dear. Mrs. Mash was my maths teacher when I was a kid. I thought that was her. She's drawing on a chalkboard, giving us tactics. ITV spent all the money on the hotel. Yeah, I'm telling you, all the TV sets. Stop moaning, enjoy the game. Bro, she's giving us tactics on a chalkboard. I'm telling you, The Simpsons. I'll watch The Simpsons for 4 minutes. I'd rather watch The Simpsons for 4 minutes while they have this ad break. Tactics on a chalkboard. Oh, dear. Right, the water break is over. What do you think about this 5-second throw-in rule in the Prem? Even though all of the scummy behaviour kind of benefited Arsenal in terms of the throw-ins and all that, I'm in favour of it, man. I don't want to see people standing there for 20 seconds to take a throw-in. It's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? 5 seconds, get on with it. Zakin said, I detest the water breaks. Imagine having a water break every 20 minutes in an aircon stadium. I think that's what Van Dijk was sort of saying, that you don't need to do it in every stadium. Like, this stadium has got air conditioning. So that is not hot. That probably feels like a warm game in England. Like, do they need to stop every 20 minutes? No. I think they should sort of pick and choose. All right, you're playing in Miami. It's boiling hot. There's no aircon. You're going to need a break. Your safety's at risk. But come on. What are we doing here? And 4 minutes as well. SGA has left Converse and signed with Nike, has he? You see, The Simpsons predicted Portugal v Mexico final. I'd be very, very surprised if that happened. I'm not writing Portugal off because they've had a slow start. You can always, Argentina had a slow start in the last World Cup. They lost the first game. Cobb is better than any centre mid on this pitch. Yeah, relax, MJ. He ain't. He's just not. He's just not, bro. And I rate Cobby, by the way, but come on. Yeah, Ben White, yeah, he'll take 30 seconds if he can. to take a throw. Croatia on the ball. It's not a great game so far, but England are winning. I haven't seen a chalkboard since 87, I'm telling you. I need to see, actually. I saw it the other day, but I forgot, like, the side of the draw of who can play who. World Cup draw. I want to see the run of who can play against who. I think I saw it the other day. World Cup draw. Oh, this ain't showing it. I'll try and find it half time. Chocolate. Yeah, I'm telling you, the biscuit talk will be on soon. He's lost the ball. Was that Kane? And he's diving. I swear, I've never seen a striker dive as much as him. And he wins free kicks all the time. All the time. Oh, have you guys seen this thing online, the Goretzka guy? Have you seen this guy, Goretzka? So this guy basically goes to all, like, not every game, but he goes to, like, loads of Bayern Munich games and Germany games, yeah. And when they're, like, getting off the coach, he just shouts, Goretzka! And, like, shouts it mad loud, yeah. But, like, Goretzka gets angry with the guy, like, and it kind of makes it funnier because everyone's like, yo, why don't Goretzka just, like, hail him up and just say, yo, like, you're all right. But Goretzka's got a proper screw face at him. And he's turned up at the World Cup as well. And man's like, yo, he thought it was only in Germany. He's arrived in America. But then some of the other players laugh at him when he does it. It's a joke, man. He probably thinks this guy's just stalking me everywhere. Oh, man. Gyökeres dives a lot. Not as much as Kane, bro. He's a proper diver. Croatia on the attack. Not a great pass. Perisic, you know, in 2026 is wild. He's an OG, though. He's had a good career. Yeah, I'm with you, Lawrence. I've said it for time. Rashford, for me, is better than Gordon. I don't know why. I don't know why he's so rated. Whipped in for Croatia, headed away. Muller was creasing at him. Yeah, Muller was laughing at him, man. And then the other day he shouted, Rudiger! Rudiger was laughing. But I think Goretzka handles it the wrong way. He gets angry. But maybe he thinks, yo, this guy's a weirdo, man. You know, he's just shouting my name, fully shouting it at him. But you got to laugh it off. The guy would probably stop doing it. How are water breaks good? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. They obviously feel like it's dangerous. How long till commercial breaks in the Prem? It won't take long. The Prem will be looking at this going, yo, this World Cup, 2 water breaks. They're making this. Once you start seeing the figures and they start saying how much money these water breaks are earning them, I'm telling you, it'll end up in the Prem. It'll end up in the Prem. It's too much money, easy money. And the thing is, it's not like we can do anything about it. If all the fans are complaining about it, they'll be like, so what? What can you do about it? Half of us don't like VAR. There's nothing we can do about it. They'll bring it. Come on, Nonny. That's a good ball. Oh, Jude appeals for a penalty. What's the referee giving? Hey, Nonny, that's a good ball, by the way, you know. I like that. On his right foot, whipped across. How many times do I say for Arsenal, whip across in hard and low? It's a great ball. Penalty wasn't given, by the way. The ref told Jude to get up. It's a great ball. It's having a decent game. Should we sell our best winger last season? Who do you think was our best winger last season? Maybe Trossard in the Prem? Champions League Martinelli, if you look at the numbers. Nonny's best cross all season. It is a good ball. It is a good ball. Rashford is mad selfish. Why does Nonny look like an 80 million player in the first... Listen, he's probably got a point to prove. And I'm telling you, if you was his agent, you'd be telling him, bro, this is tight. You need to... Do you just want to live as a substitute your whole career? Because Saka right now is struggling with injuries. You need to put pressure on him. And by the way, he must be buzzing. Nonny must be sitting there going, yo, I've just won the Prem. Okay, he didn't play a huge role in the Premier League win, but, you know, everyone chipped in. And now the first World Cup game you're starting. And ultimately, coaches always used to say to us, the player with the shirt, you're in control of the shirt. Even if the plan is Noni plays this and then Saka plays the next game, if Noni has a stormer tonight, yo, Saka, you got to stay on the bench. You know what I mean? So he's got to take advantage. He has got the chance of a lifetime. This is a guy that was struggling at Chelsea. All of a sudden, you're at the Champions. You're starting for England. The guy that you're competing with is struggling with injury. Got to grab your opportunity. Anderson's value going to drop by 50 mil. When I saw that Forest had rejected that first offer from Man City, I said, you're gone crazy. You're gone crazy. I said, sell him. He's like, City might walk away from that deal and buy someone else. And if I'm Forest, I'm sitting there going, well, Anderson is a good player, but I might, like, I think City offered 106 million plus 15 in add-ons. It was going to be 121 million. Forest said they want 120 million up front with no add-ons. Bro, I'd have accepted that offer straight away. Now, don't get me wrong, City will probably come back with one more offer because they really want him. They've been linked with him for months. But imagine they just go, yo, we'll go and buy Tonali or we'll go and buy someone else. I'd be sitting there as a Forest owner going, yo, we just turned down 120 million for Anderson. Ball whipped in for Croatia. Oh, Jude, that's casual, man. Does well, wins it back. Right, can England break? Noni on the overlap. Just give it him. Come on, Noni. Come on, Noni. You've been one of the best players. What you got? What you got? Oh, has he took too long? Rolls it back to Reece James. Ah, they kind of wasted that. I feel like Noni should have kept going there. I know it's hard. He ran out of space, but I'd have liked to see him just shift it and bang or cross it. Reece James looped the cross too much. Noni looks dangerous, though, man. Rolls it down the line to Reece James. James whips it in. Oh, Kane went up for the header. It's headed away. Gordon, I think that's his first. No, that wasn't even Gordon's right. I don't think Gordon's touched the ball. I'm not even joking. I haven't said his name once. Big up everyone locked in, man. Big up Pat. Big up C Unit and Champions. Champions Unit. 2 red stripes in already. Everyone's drinking tonight, man. What's going on? Is that what England does to people? After that, add 10 million to his price tag. Oh, man. That's the thing with the World Cup, isn't it? You have a couple good games, price goes up. Even that Bouadi for Morocco, you know, they were saying 50, now they're saying 60. Couple more good games, get to the knockout stage, that price will creep up. If Noni played for Leipzig, we'd be buying him for 85 mil. Well, I know what you're saying. Sometimes these guys, they're in Europe, and if they're not English, you know, their price can go through the roof. 100 mil now just feels like a decent player. Yeah, 100 mil. Do you know what I mean? Which is just crazy, isn't it? Back in the day, you thought, yo, if a player going to cost 100 million, he must be like one of the best in the world. Now you have one good year at Forest and man's going, yeah, 100 mil, please, mate. Half a chance for Croatia. Oh, he's chopped him. Rolled back shot. Oh, what a goal! What a goal that is by Croatia. Oh, my days. Who got chopped? Was that O'Reilly getting dealt with? What a goal that is, by the way. Wow. Wow. Chops the defender. Rolls it back to the edge of the box. Whips it in the top corner. Pickford gets his fingertips on it. What a goal. Who is that getting done out there? Who is that? Stones. I think it's Stones, you know. Choppy days. Look at this chop. Oh, no, they're not even showing it. Nah, Rice is blocking the shot on the edge of the box. It ain't him who gets chopped. Look, Rice is there. The guy rolled it back. I think Pickford should do better, you know. Am I being harsh there? He's got a good hand on that. It's like he hasn't moved it much. I'm pretty sure it's Stones who's getting the chicken chop suey. I want to see that save again. I know. Look, in slow motion, everything looks. Yeah, everyone's saying it's Stones. Stones. He hasn't played 90 minutes since August. Yeah, it's Stones. O'Reilly's recovering. Stones is... Why is he going to ground there? I might be harsh on Pickford here. Slow motion makes it look a lot easier. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. This angle looks like he gets a good hand on it. It's harsh. It could be harsh. He's hit it quite hard, to be honest. Stones got absolutely dealt with. Yeah. Croatia, man, they're not a joke, man. They always have good little players. England, man. I don't know. Raya saves that. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not. I might be doing him dirty because in slow motion, look, everything looks savable, but he gets a very good hand on it. He doesn't alter the direction much, but they do call Pickford dinosaur arms, so I'm not surprised. Just feels very typical of England. I knew this guy. All that Gordon hype, he ain't better than Rashford. I don't care what anyone says. He's just not better than him. But he'll probably do all right at Barca because they dominate the game so much. But Rafinha and Yamal better than him. I think the problem with Rashford, Hansi Flick wants his wingers to defend, and Gordon does a lot of defensive work. Gay must be injured because how's he not starting? Konza's never played in a World Cup, and John Stones hasn't played 90 minutes since August. So Gahey must have a knock. He was the centre back that I was like, who's going to start next to him? How can he not be playing? Yo, big up Nonny, man. I don't care. Nonny's been one of the best players on the pitch. So I told you, why do you think I'm wearing an Arsenal shirt? I'm here for Arsenal purposes, people. I want England to win, but yo, if they don't, I want England players for Arsenal to do well. Nonny's probably been our best attack. In fact, he has. He's been our best attacking player. Jude, somebody just put it in the chat, by the way, and I said it. I've been saying it for probably 2 years. Jude Bellingham is not a 10. I don't know why people think he's a 10. He's not a 10. He's an all-action, box-to-box number 8, where he played for Dortmund. He had that 1 year as a false 9 at Real Madrid. He didn't play 10. He played false 9, no striker. Scored 20 goals, hit the Jude celebration. They went, oh, he plays so high up the pitch. He must be a 10. He's never been a 10. I don't know why people think he's a 10. Ever since he's been played in the 10, he struggled at Real Madrid and he struggled for England. He ain't a 10. If anything, you could play him centre mid next to Deckers. And you could play Rodgers in the 10. Mental. Rice and Anderson too defensive. Thing is, I thought Anderson got forward. I've seen him get forward for Forest, but he's just sitting next to Rice. England mentality is too defensive, innit? That's the problem. Jude's an 8, man. Come on. Anyone who watched Jude at Dortmund, that's the best Jude. He ain't no 10. He ain't nimble between the lines. He don't slide little through balls. He's a powerful runner. He's an 8. But is what... Yeah, Jude in the 8 at Arsenal. I'd take him all day long. Rice in the 6. Jude in the 8. Rodgers in the 10 or Eze in the 10. And we'd be cooking. He came from the Championship, bro. He's used to that hustle and bustle football. He's good in the 8. In the 10, yeah, he can get you a goal. But it don't suit his all-round game. It's too high up the pitch. Pickford in possession. This is where... this is where you look at England and you go, Come on, Nonny. Unlucky. Looks like our most dangerous player. Corner to England. Set piece again. Ole, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Oh, my days, we've scored. Kane. It's a great header. Declan Rice. Do you know what? I was behind because I rewound their goal to see Pickford's save. So I was 5 seconds behind. Declan Rice whips it in and Harry Kane scores 2-1. Kane, golden boot. Two one. Kane's got both, man. That's a good header, to be fair. The marking's terrible. But Deckers gets the assist. 2-1. That was annoying because I was thinking, why are you lot saying goal in the chat when I'm watching it live? I realised I rewind it on the Croatia goal to watch Pickford save, so I was about 5 or 10 seconds behind. You just think sometimes, don't you, from a defensive point of view? Taking a corner and Harry Kane's unmarked. How can a team ever be doing that? Kane's one of the most dangerous players in European or world football. Kane's going to get a hat-trick. Can see it. He's after that golden boot, man. The golden boot race is going to be crazy. You got Mbappe on 2, Haaland on 2, Havertz on 2, Messi with the hat-trick. Now Kane's on 2. I reckon because there's more to... Oh, Noni. Oh, he blocked it. Didn't quite get it. I reckon this is going to be like one of the highest goal tallies for the golden boot winner. Like, I can see it being like 10 goals this tournament. Anderson goes, why is Anderson playing so deep? I don't get it. Him and Rice are playing like, both playing in the 6 role. That's good play. Hey, O'Reilly, that's quality. That's good, man. You can tell he's comfortable on the ball, innit? Natural centre mid. Skelly should have been in the tournament as well. Oh, Jude. Oh, you nicked a free kick. Trossard's dad was going to say no, but he gave it him. I got the top at the end of the season, Adidas store. You know what? The whole season I was like, nah, I don't like this kit, man. I don't like the big collar on it and the neck's quite low. But then when I thought we were going to win the league, I thought, you know what, man? When you win a title, you've got to have like shirts from that season. Do you know what I mean? So I got hold of it at the end, and then it sold out pretty quick after. Who's going to take this free kick? Kane, Reece James, Declan Rice over it. It's got Declan Rice, Real Madrid written all over it. You know the funny thing? The guy hasn't scored a free kick since. Scored 2 of the best free kicks you've ever seen in one game. And then nothing since. Not even one. Kane will want the hat-trick, but then I've never... Well, Rice has been moved out of the way. Reece James going to take it. Yeah, that stadium is unreal, by the way. That stadium is crazy. Some of these stadiums in America are unbelievable. Now, I haven't got no one on the back of the shirt, bro. No one. Well, Lee said he would celebrate Kane's goals now that he plays for Bayern Munich. He didn't celebrate when he used to score when he played for Tottenham. I still don't get that hype when Kane scores. I don't know what it is. He's still got that stench of Tottenham. Well, Noni's standing over the ball as well. I think you better leave it alone, mate. Let Reece James take it. All right, don't let Reece James take it. That's terrible. Should have let Lauren James take it. She probably hit a better free kick than that. Yeah, Noni looked like he was lining it up, but... Yeah, you know what I mean? Bro, get this clear Boulding off on the left wing, man. I know you guys think I hype Rashford sometimes, but he's better than Gordon. I'm sorry, this guy's overhyped massively. How the hell has this guy got a Barcelona move? I'll never know. Don't get me wrong, he'll probably go Barca and score goals because they dominate the ball and he's quick, but... Reece James there up against Perisic. He ain't going to run too quick. Perisic must be nearly 40 as well. You know what I'm saying, innit? He's still got that Tottenham stench on him, man. Yeah, it just lingers every now and then. And he used to always score against Arsenal as well and do that celebration, little jump up, and you know what I mean, I still got a little issue with Harry Kane. Do you know? Yeah, I mean, people. The thing that annoyed me today, Fabrizio tweeted out about Morgan Rogers saying Arteta wants him to play on the left, which we were like, I was starting to get hyped because people were saying, Hand of Arsenal saying, you know, Barcola and Rogers. I'm like, okay, I'll take that. And then Fabrizio's going, nah, Rogers is your left winger. And I'm like, listen, I'm a fan of Rogers, but I just don't know about that. I really don't know about that. How is Harry Kane unmocked? What are they thinking? Yo, check this guy. Somebody's watching their granddad or something dance like that at the World Cup figure. What's going on here? But fair play to him. Listen, I rate Kane getting in on the act. Kane's seen all the strikers start bagging yesterday and said, yo, you ain't leaving me out of this. Look at Kane, gave the ball away, starts rolling around on the floor. Look, he's going to get up. Yeah, oh, nothing wrong with him. Oh, shot over the bar by Croatia. Barcola celebration, cold, yeah, sick, bro, sick. Man said, yo, look at my shirt, and then started doing all of that. He's sick, man. Should have let Rick James take it. Would have been better than that. F. Van der Vaart in his comments, disgrace, vile. What's he said? He's always running his mouth, isn't he, Van der Vaart? He's always just in the... I think he just tries to make himself relevant by saying controversial things. Van der Vaart, I ain't paying that guy no mind, man, no attention. Chelsea are trying to sign Diogo Costa, Portuguese goalkeeper, €60 million release clause. Kane is now England's top goal scorer of all time at World Cups. Oh no, he's level, sorry, he's level with Gary Lineker, 10 goals. Potty mouth, Van der Vaart. Yeah, exactly. Always running his mouth, man. Did you see Messi? Of course, mate. Of course. How could we not? Messi hat-trick. Skelly would have been... Yeah, I think he made a big mistake not taking Skelly. Because him and Rice have already got a good partnership. So, all right, let's say he already was going to go with Anderson. He's a great player to bring on. But I think he would have... Oh, that's a great ball. Croatia could be in. They've equalised. What a goal again. I swear down, their goals are better than England's. What is going on with England's defence there? He's chipped it in. The guy's nodded it up in the air, and the next guy runs onto it and volleys it in. I genuinely thought he was offside, the first guy, because I'm like, how? Is he offside? He could be off, but then it looks like it's his arm. I don't know. What a pass that is, by the way. Nah, that's poor, man. I'm sorry. England's defence is not good. I think he could be offside. Look at that stadium, man. The roof's closed and everything. England's defence is not good, man. I don't know. Can you be offside with your shoulder? I thought, yeah, because you can score with your shoulder, can't you? So I don't know. I think that could be offside. Half time, it counts 2-2. Wow. Wow. Well, that's crazy. They didn't. Well, they've done a VAR check, so obviously it's not. I thought that was off. That's another. That's a really well worked goal. That is poor defending, man. 2-2. Well, my prediction's gone. You predicted 1-1. Yeah, you're well out of it. I didn't think there'd be as many goals as this, but England's defence looks shaky, man. I actually thought he was offside. That's why I didn't get that hyped. If you're defending like this against Croatia, what are you going to do if you're playing France? You know what I mean? What are you going to do if you're playing Argentina? Or that's not good enough, man. Messi should have seen red. Yeah, listen, they knew who it was. They didn't want to affect him. Give me 1 second, people. Guys. Hydration break, you know, America, we're doing adverts. 4 minutes. I should have gone for 4 minutes. That England defence, mate, ain't winning nothing. Not a chance. Sorry. John Stones looks like a player that's hardly kicked a ball all season. Konza, not England level for me. Not starting. I don't mind him in the squad. Even, yo, I swear down, even Reece James, I don't know, don't look amazing. But, I don't know. Again, you've got to give them time. Gahey must have a knock. Imagine what Trent's thinking. How is Trent not in the England squad? By the way, Trent's not a great defender, so I'm not sure Trent makes a big difference defensively, but for him to not be in the squad is just unbelievable. Gahey coming on, apparently. You ain't winning a World Cup with Stones and Konza. Not this version of John Stones. I actually think John Stones over the years has been an absolute amazing centre-back. He plays like a Spanish defender or something in the Prem. So good on the ball. That's why Pep kept him for so many years. But he's mashed up now. That's why City have released him. Reece James don't even look good. Reece James don't look, oh, Reece James is so good on the ball, where his crossing's been poor. And defensively, he looks shaky. And you've brought man like Chalobah and Jed Spence. I actually think Spence might play better than this. Gahey must have a knock. He must have a knock because he was the one everyone was like, yeah, it'll be Gahey, and then whether Stones is fit enough. But he's gone a bit mad here with this back four. I'm just typing in now. Did Gahey? Do you know what? I actually don't think England's midfield looks great either. I don't know why. I don't know why managers feel like you need to play two number sixes. I don't understand it. Football is moving in such a strange direction. I don't get it. Everybody back in the day used to have 1-6, your defense, and then two. Now they're playing two with one in front. I just don't. Why is Anderson just sitting next to Rice? Let Anderson go and join in, and then Rice occasionally join in. I just don't get it. Just don't get it. Too defensive, too negative. This guy was meant to change things, how England played. It just looks like Southgate football to me. Anthony Gordon, I'm sorry, mate. I just do not see what people rate about that guy. Don't see it. Like when Arsenal were being linked with him, I was like, please don't bring that guy anywhere near this football club. Jude ain't, bro. Jude ain't gonna do much because he's not a 10. And they've misprofiled him for years. It happens in football. We did it to Granit Xhaka. We thought Granit Xhaka was a 6, and he was terrible in the 6. Kept getting sent off, getting caught out of position. We went, actually, you know what? Should we put him in the 8 and play Partey in the 6? He had the best season of his career at Arsenal. And we went, wow, we actually really like this guy. Now let's keep him. And then we sold him. Fair play to Noni, by the way. Fair play to Noni. Have I not got subscribe only mode on? Have I not switched it on? Yeah, because we're getting some idiot trolling. Well, he's not trolling, he's advertising. I think I have got it on, but I'll change it from 5 to 10 minutes subscriber only because they're putting foolishness in the chat. Oh, okay. So that I didn't see that, to be honest. Vardio is the one that clears the ball after encroaching. So yeah, he has affected things. See, Kane stuttered on the first run up and missed it. On the second one, he was like, yo, I ain't stuttering. I have to say, yeah, I think if I missed a penalty and it got retaken, would I put it in the same place that I've just missed? I just don't know if I would. So fair play to him to imagine he missed the same penalty twice. So what happened? Look, Reece James, look at that Anderson. Bro, I'll be honest, man, and I don't want to write him off because I actually rate Anderson, but he has not been that good. Look at Stones getting dealt with. England are all over the place, man. Reece James, I honestly, there's about 5 players on that pitch that I would take off, but then I don't know if you've got good enough replacements to take them off. They just don't look good. Don't look good at all. Anderson don't look good. Gordon, I don't think he's touched the ball. Reece James don't look good. The 2 centre-backs don't look good. I don't know, man. Jude, again, just... If Jude don't score, he ain't doing nothing. That's how Jude is in the 10. He's hardly been in the game. And then when Jude gets the ball, he feels like he has to do something. So he goes on runs, he's putting his head down. It's like, bro, come on, man. Just put him in the 8. I'd put Jude in the 8, take Anderson off, put Rodgers in the 10. Put Rashford on for Gordon. And if Gay is fit, I'd bring him on at half time. But he must not be fit. Because there's no way he'd be on the bench. Look at the state of their defending on this second goal. He's actually... Who's marking him? The runner pulls Konza away. Look at Reece James getting drawn to the ball. What are you doing? Leave him. Pass him on to Konza. And you mark the one right next to you. Chasing after him and you've left him. Oh, my days. Nah, man. They play France or someone. They're getting knocked out. Unless this defence changes. That back 4 is all over the place. You can tell they've probably never played alongside each other. That striker's movement ruined Reece James and Konza. And he still headed the ball back to the guy behind him. England team looks disjointed. I'm telling you now, it doesn't look right. ITV Studio is one of the best I've ever seen. Yeah, that background is just phenomenal. All the buildings, Brooklyn in the back. Oh, mate. You're never this in. No, because Arsenal, man, you know what I'm saying? We're title winners, man. I'm relaxed watching Arsenal. All right, maybe I'm not, but England annoy me because the hype. Luckily for us, Croatia. Listen, the good thing for England is they can still win this game. And the good thing for England is they've got a very, very strong bench. So they can bring, I mean, Rashford, Rodgers, Eze. They got loads of options. Kobe Mainu. I mean, he could go with another striker, but I don't think Eze will come on because I think he'll bring Rodgers on if he takes Jude off. Congo played. Honestly, these African teams are doing so well in this World Cup. I love to see it. I would love to see an African team. I mean, I'd love to see one of them win it, but even get to like a semi-final or a final. Because they're good, man. Anthony Gordon, I've just never understood it. I'm not writing him off completely. Like, he scored like 10 goals in the Champions League this year, but he's not that good. He's not that good at all. Let me just get the tweet out. Noni, look lively. Yeah, England defence is a mess. It just looks totally disjointed. If his plan was to play Konza and Stones, he should have been playing that in friendlies. You're actually not wrong. Maguire should be in the squad. And that's saying something. But Maguire, I don't whether he should have been starting, I don't know. But Dan Burns not a better centre back than Harry Maguire. Do you know what I mean? Imagine you're playing France or you're playing, I don't know, Argentina. Dan Burn, what are we doing here, man? Come on. He's been very arrogant with his squad. It was almost like he left out a few big personalities. It's like he was letting, that strict teacher at school that just overdoes it. And you're like, bro, we know you're in charge of the class. You're trying too hard to show your authority. He's come in, he's gone, oh, Trent, yeah, leave Trent out. Leave him out. He's got too much ego and, this. Leave Trent out. Yeah, Maguire, get him out. Cole Palmer, yep, leave him at home. All right, who are you taking instead then? Dan Burn. Yeah, good luck with that, mate. Only is hungrier than Saka. Well, he's got a point to prove, hasn't he? I wonder if Saka's fit enough to come on. Australia, America tomorrow. I might do a watch along for that. Or is that on? No, I think that's on Friday, isn't it? Yeah, Friday, 8 o'clock. I might watch that. Balogun. You think Australia will beat America? I think America will beat them. But Australia started well, but America was impressive the other day. Skelly next to Rice, yeah. Anderson, bro, he's just sitting next to him. What's the point? Yeah, the adverts, they're really, they're really doing it. Oh, is Buadi playing? When's he playing? Ooh, Scotland. Do you know what? I know it sounds crazy. Like, I'm not saying Scotland are better than Brazil because they're not, but that's probably a better game to judge Buadi on than the Brazil game because that Brazil midfield couldn't move. Bruno Guimaraes looked like he couldn't run. He struggled with injuries, and Casemiro looked like he should retire. He's just going to have McTominay and them lot, John McGinn. Them lot will give him a proper, like, Premier League going to press him and trying to be aggressive with him. You'll get a bit more of an idea of whether his style of play can transfer to the Premier League. So, we might do a late night on Friday. America, Australia, Scotland, Morocco. Oh, then Brazil. Brazil, Haiti at 1:30. And then what's after that? Turkey, Paraguay. Maybe not that one. That's 4 a.m. as well. All right, Friday. We do some work on Friday. We do some work Friday. Now, Buadi's quality. I honestly, I think Skelly would be better next to Rice than Anderson. The way Anderson's playing is not how I expected him to play. He's playing like a defensive midfielder. Makes no sense. Tuchel should make subs at half time. This team is not right. Curacao is part of the Caribbean. Yeah, Dutch Caribbean. Maybe Anderson's playing badly to bring his price down. Okay, so they're interviewing assistant managers at half time. Nervous energy. Anthony Barry, I'm sure he used to play. It just doesn't seem to matter what manager England get. They play the same way. I just don't think they appoint the right managers. Southgate was a defensive manager. Do you know what I mean? Lawrence said, I'm going to put a bet on you don't do any watch along Friday. You get one. You definitely get one. I'm hyped at the moment. So in my mind, I'm doing 3 of them. But if USA Australia is 0-0 at half time and my eyelids are heavy, it can go downhill. But you know what I mean? I thought that was a decent Liverpool accent, but Well, I want to try and do more. The late night watch alongs are banging as well. You know what I mean? It's just they hit different, man. Morocco have no chance. Nah, they can. They're probably favourites to beat Scotland. To be honest, Morocco. Scotland will put up a fight though. England need a manager that attacks. They need a manager that wants to play on the front foot. As much as I do think Thomas Tuchel's a good manager, like when he won the Champions League with Chelsea, he set up very defensively and then hit you on the break. That's how he won the Champions League. But Don't forget as well, on Friday, we're doing the fixtures, a watch along for the fixtures. 10 a.m. Friday morning. It'll only be about half an hour, but we're just going to go through who we start the season off playing. Neville telling us how to do things. Neville's a brilliant pundit, but he failed as a manager miserably. VAR can check after the half-time whistle blows. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. Big up to Dylan. Tony said, bro, I don't think these centre-backs are good. Like, I look at Konza as just you're a solid Premier League centre-back. You're not going to the World Cup and showing levels. Do you know what I mean? Stones has been fantastic, but probably just doesn't have match sharpness, and he's had so many injuries. And Reece James been injured a lot this season as well. We'll get Tottenham first game, maybe. Peely said, as a Scotsman, it makes me so happy. Go Croatia. Wow. The Scots don't want England to win. Big up Peely, man. Oi said, get obese James off and Gordon off the pitch. I honestly think Jed Spence would play better than what Reece James was doing there. He was awful. But there's a lot of them. It's not one. There's probably 5 of them that aren't playing well. Let's see if this manager takes anyone off. Kane's there. Kane's doing his job, to be fair. He's bagged 2. It's like the same 11. Can't see anyone. Big C tell Rob to bring back Blood Brothers. Yeah, that was sick, wasn't it? I actually can't believe they never brought that back. That got good views. It was like, yeah, it was good, man. I think maybe it took up a lot of time. Everyone else. Do you know what's mad? Like, when I watch like Scotland, I actually don't mind Scotland winning. But you know, like when England are playing, they're like the Scottish, the Irish. They're all like, yo, they all want England to lose, man. This is why I don't get too emotionally involved with England. I'm just like, if they win, cool. If they lose, it ain't going to have the effect that an Arsenal game would have on me. Do you know what I mean? Because I've seen this story too many times. It's coming home, and then it don't come home. Do you know what I mean? So, but let's see. No substitutes in the second half, and we're back underway. Reece James not fit. Stones not fit. Reece James, didn't he pull his hamstring? Stones has hardly played, so half your defence are not fit. O'Reilly and Konza are playing in their first international tournament, probably nervous. So it's a recipe for disaster, isn't it? See, Rice has gone forward there. And Anderson's sitting in. Will there be another Claude Cup? I honestly don't know. I know they did it for a couple of years. I'm not sure if they... Hopefully they do, because it's for a great cause. Peely said, big love to you, Curtis, bro, and the community. Stay blessed all. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you. And I hope Scotland get through, man. Scotty McTominay, man. What a player. How crazy is it, the level that he's gone to at Napoli? I think more English players should play abroad. I honestly do. I think it really helps your game. Sometimes, not always, but I think it can help you a lot to play in different countries. Oh, come on. Bellingham. You could be in. Jude! Yes! Come on, Jude. Great finish. Bellingham! Bellingham! Jude Bellingham makes it 3-2. That's a good finish. I actually was thinking, could he pass to Noni, but he showed the pace. That's a good goal, man. Really good goal. England needed that. They've scored in 90 seconds. Was that Reece James who played the ball? Who plays the ball? Anderson. That's a great ball in the end. Jude showed pace. That defender should have gone across to him. Good finish, man. That's what Jude is good at. He's in front of goal. He's clutch. Really good goal. I think the defending's poor. Centre-back was marking Noni. He should have gone across, but then if he goes across, he can roll it to him. So, good finish by Jude. And he needed that because he's under pressure. Well, do you know what? I honestly turned up for this watch along thinking this could easily be like 0-0. It's England. We've got 3-2, and I reckon there's going to be more goals. The game's all over the place. England on the attack again. Jude! Oh, it's hit straight at the keeper. Goes out for a corner. Anderson's now 150 million for that pass. Jude's got a point to prove, man. Real Madrid are getting hammered by the media saying, you know, this worst Real Madrid, 2 years without a trophy. He's got to prove himself all over again. So fair play. I like Jude. I rate him. Obviously, I met him in the club in LA. He was cool, man. Spoke to him for like 3 or 4 minutes. He was humble. I know a lot of people got bad opinions of him. They say he's got an attitude, but when I met him, he was calm. You know what I mean? And Rice whips it in back post. Should be. Oh, heads it wide. Is that O'Reilly? What a miss. You wouldn't have missed that against Arsenal, would you, in a cup final? Should have hit the target there. These lot are terrible from set piece. Oh, he's got to score. Near post. How are you missing the target? That's awful. It's one of them when you close your eyes when you're a kid. You don't want to head the ball. Should have scored that. It's an absolute sitter. He was starstruck. He was like, bro, I watch you every day, man. No, he didn't, but you know, he was thinking that deep down. I reckon we'll definitely get another goal. Steven said it's coming home. I mean, who knows? Do you know the positive thing for England here is to score 3 goals against Croatia in 40 odd minutes is very un-England like. Do you know what I mean? So I always think as a manager, one of the two things needs to be working, and then you can build. You don't want to be like not defending well and not scoring. At least they're scoring goals and creating chances. And then you've got to figure out that defense. I would imagine Gahey must have a knock. There's no way that Gahey, who started every game, I think, in the Euros, is getting benched for Stones and Konza. He must be unfit. He must have a knock. So if you can get Gahey back for the next game, I suppose then you've just got to choose, can you get Stones fit because him and Gahey played centre-back before, or is Stones of his legs gone and you go with Konza? And Reece James doesn't look fit either. He really doesn't look fit, but maybe they just need game time. Their situation is different. A lot of the players in this team are probably quite tired because they've had 50, 60 game seasons. Noni Madueke hasn't played a lot of football for Arsenal. Stones hasn't. Reece James hasn't. So their thing is different. They might actually need game time to get fit. Jordan Henderson over Lewis Skelly is a joke. Yeah, I mean, I know everyone talks about how good he is in the dressing room, but come on. Noni could be in. Oh, come on, man. Gordon plays it straight at the defender. Whip it round him or over him. Go on, get after that. That's good play, man. How have they just played out there? I reckon England will score again. Dressing room hype. Yeah, oh, Henderson, he's good in the dressing room. All right, but what if you're playing a semi-final? Is he good enough to stop? Here's Declan Rice. Declan Rice! Oh, good save. Unlucky Deckers, lad. Unlucky Deckers. How's Gordon going? Barca? Yeah, he should be going Espanyol. You know what I mean? Not Barcelona, bro. Barcelona. You used to watch Ronaldinho and Neymar play left wing, not Anthony Gordon. Shows how far footballers fell off. I just can't understand how you can have Rashford for 30 and you're buying Gordon for 70. I don't get it. I reckon Flick, when Barca played Newcastle, he must have loved something about him. Probably his work rate, because he will run around like a lunatic, which is why I think Arteta was looking at him. Because his work rate is crazy. He'll defend and he'll run forward. Flick probably thinks Rashford doesn't defend enough. Corner to England. Rice whips it in, headed away. Comes back out to Deckers. Done him. Done him. Stands it up. Another corner. Rice is quality, man. Do you know how many debates I have with some of my friends who support other clubs? They go, oh, Rice, He's overrated. He ain't that good. I said, bro, he'd get in any team in the Premier League. All of them. Because the way he plays, he drives your team forward. He's the engine. Set pieces. And he's a big personality. You know, he chips in with some goals. He's vital. He's vital to England. He's vital to Arsenal. He's one of the players this year, everyone was like, if he gets injured, we're cooked. And he basically didn't get injured the whole season. What's he given there? Bro, Noni touches the ball. How has he not got a free kick there? Modric has fouled him. Basically an English Martinelli, Gordon, yeah? Yeah. I think Gordon's dribbling is better. I think Martinelli, when he just can run into space, though, is ferocious. But you don't get that often, do you? Big up everyone locked in. Yo, by the way, nearly 3,000 of you locked in, man. How have I not noticed that? Big up the Twitch gang as well. Get the likes up. Great numbers for a game that's on terrestrial TV. Really appreciate it. Wouldn't mind this version of Nani at Arsenal. Listen, I've just looked at it now and thought, you know what? Like, I want Nani to do well. Would I have signed him? No. Do I think he had a good season? Not really. Didn't really put any pressure on Saka. But he has got something. And we've got to find a way to get him to produce that consistently. Come on, here he is. He's been the biggest threat. Come on, take him on. Twist up Vardio. Good ball into James. I think he should have cut inside there, but he's won a corner. Unlucky. Him and Reece James obviously will know each other from Chelsea. Nani's played well, man. Honestly, you could say Kane because he scored two. Him and Kane have been England's best two attacking players. Big C, do you like the England kit? What's your favourite kit from the... I always liked the England kit. I think it was it 98? I think it was 98 World Cup. But this kit, I mean, it's all right. It's all right. Like, you can't really get an England kit wrong, can you? You know, there's not a lot you can do with it. Rice whips it in. Free header. Cleared off the line. Oh, my days. How have they not scored? Double save. Both of them straight at the goalkeeper. Look at that ball, man. Rice. Oh, no. Rice delivery is insane. They should have scored. First one. Free header. O'Reilly. Straight at him. This one here. Look at Gordon. What are you doing? How are you missing that? That's a brilliant double. You see the delivery from Rice, the one that came back out to him. Touch and deliver. Yo, his delivery is crazy. Yeah, peace for Noni, man. It's like the Bloods and Crips just saying, yo, let's leave it alone. He's going to be at the club for the foreseeable future. I don't want to continue I want to give him a chance. But first game of next season, he's stinking out the place. I'll be going mad. You know, it's all right saying it when England are playing because I'm relaxed. But in an Arsenal shirt, I'll be losing my mind if he ain't playing well. Deckers with the delivery. Premier League champion, Declan Rice, whips it in. Goalkeeper does well. His keeper's had a pretty good game, to be fair. Livakovic, who does he play for? I bet you've packed him on FIFA, haven't you? He's one of them cards you probably just quick sell him as well. Dynamo Zagreb, yeah. Kane shoots. Oh, saved by the keeper. Kane again. Another save by the keeper. Wow, he's 31. He looks younger than that. He's made about 10 saves. Kane wants that hat-trick. Great ball in. Oh, Kane, it's cleared at the back post. You see Noni's cross. Yo, this keeper's going crazy. He wants a move. Kane drilled it with his left foot. That's actually a really good save. Them ones that are close to you can be quite hard to save. What a ball that is by Noni. Kane at the back post. Defender just gets in front of him. Kovacic from Luka Modric. Wow. 40 years of age, man. He needs a break. Livakovic. Kovacic is on. I thought Kovacic started, but he's been out for a while, hasn't he? Yeah, Kane. You know what? Right, I'll be honest with you. Kane should have left Tottenham years ago. He needed to go to a club that was winning. Kane looks better already just because he's playing for a club where you have to win. His mentality is probably different than when he was at Tottenham, where he's thinking, oh, competing is good. You have to win at Bayern Munich. One thing I will say, Noni is not having to do loads of defending. Do you know what I mean? Reece James looks fairly comfortable. Now, don't get me wrong, it could change against a different opposition. World-class midfielders don't hide in the build-up. Yeah, you've got to get on the ball. They're playing better in this half so far. They've scored. They could have scored at least another one. Pickford smashes it upfield looking for Noni. And Noni's up against Vardy, by the way, so it's not like he's up against a scrub. You know what I mean? You're talking about a 75 million midfielder. Defender, sorry. Rice is getting forward a lot more in this half. He seems to have gone into the 8. And Anderson's playing in the 6. Pickford's kit looks awful. I haven't even really noticed it. I'll have a look at it. We'll have a look. Less heat in the second half. I mean, the stadium's got air conditioning, so... But yeah, maybe. Jude doing little flicks now. Everyone cuts holes in this. What's he doing that face for? Tuchel. Slow-mo as well. The one thing I'll say is positive is England look good going forward. They look like they can score. Yeah, someone asked me that the other day, would you take Harry Kane? I said every single day of the week I'd take him. Yeah, we play for Tottenham. Yeah, I'd take him. Sol Campbell played for Tottenham. Pink boots. Well, Nike and Adidas have released pink boots for the World Cup, so a lot of players are wearing pink. I think even New Balance have put pink boots out as well. So, yeah, there's a lot of pink. Do you miss the Kieran Tierney chat? Oh, it's Kieran Tierney, lad. Yo, Tierney on against Morocco. Kieran Tierney. I always rated him, man. He was I remember when we signed him, I thought he's going to be so good for us. It's a shame that it didn't work out for him. Timberlands in pink. I think the New York Knicks parade is tomorrow in New York, so them streets are going to be crazy. Palace Nike, yeah, I see that collab. People were queuing up outside Nike Town for like 3 hours to get all that stuff. Palace, it's a clothing brand collab. You see it. The England were wearing the tracksuits, isn't it? Yeah, that's the shirt. Yeah, it's clean. I don't know how much they are. I think like 190. Yeah, I ain't paying 190 for no England shirt, bro. But they'll be limited edition. Took off a 40-year-old and put on a 39-year-old. Kovacic's not 39, is he? I think he's like 34, 35 maybe. Mateo Kovacic is... Oh, he's 32. Wow, I thought he was older than that. He's been injured a lot of the season. That ref's got to be related to Trossard, man. He looks bang on like him. Trossard looks older than him. In a way. Do you know? Well, he looks, the grey hair, the big bags under his eyes. I wonder what Barcelona fans are thinking looking at Gordon like, just paid 70 million for this. There is actually rumours that Rafinha could leave Barcelona. Which is strange, but apparently Al Hilal have offered him some ridiculous contract. So maybe he wants to cash in. Rafinha is he turns 30 in December. Kung Fu Panda's brother, I'm telling you, man. 120 mil, yeah. And I saw something about like nearly £1 million a week wages they've offered him. So, some of these players, man, they'll cash out. Remember Oscar at Chelsea when he cashed out. Gordon to Barca is wild. It just doesn't seem in any way like a Barcelona player. Barca fans say Hansi Flick wants Gordon so he'll know how to use it. I think Flick will really like Gordon because he likes to high press. He likes wingers that defend. He probably knows with Lamine you don't want to overly make him defend, so he's going to probably make Gordon. Gordon is one of them players. I wouldn't be surprised if Gordon goes to Barcelona and scores loads of goals. Do you know what I mean? Because those little Pedri and them guys, they'll know how to just... They'll give him so much service. And Barca are the best team in Spain at the moment. So he'll probably will score goals. Oh, yeah, O'Reilly, I was going to say he's done well. He's then lost it. You better recover, man. You know what I'm saying? Man's strolling back. Croatia right-hand side. Chop again. Oi, good defending in the end. Goal kick, otherwise a corner. Oscar saved his whole family. Bro, do you know when Oscar did that? I remember he got a load of criticism. When he explained it, but I just like the fact that Oscar actually said, bro, man was twisting Stones up again, you know. What's going on with Stones? That was a corner as well. Oscar just came out and went, yeah, I'm going there for money. Yeah, I grew up poor. They've offered me life-changing money. This is going to change. This is generational wealth. And I thought, you know what? Fair play to you. What I don't like is when players go for money and then start saying, oh, I've always dreamed of playing in China. I've always dreamed of playing in the Saudi league. No, you didn't, bro. You dreamed about 500 grand a week. I wish players would just come out and go, yeah, I've gone for the bag. The bag's crazy. I had to take it. I have more respect for him. Oh, I always dreamed of playing in China. They can't stop talking about Arsenal and set pieces. Lee Dixon's on the commentary, though, isn't he? And obviously Declan Rice is whipping in those. Yeah, Henderson. Oh, this league's so competitive and, you know... Mate, you've gone for the tax-free dough, man. We respect it. You can't knock the hustle. You know what I mean? Tevez, yeah. Morata. A few of them done it, man. A few of them have done it. No, they don't have to say, but then just don't cap. You know what I mean? Don't say Gordon, I think it's the first touch. Goes on a run. He is quick, but loses it. Brazil versus Haiti. I don't know, man. They'll win, but what did Haiti lose? Haiti lost 1-0 to Scotland. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. It depends what team Ancelotti picks. He needs to change it. They could win more. Fact, see, reality is they always dreamed of the dough. Yeah, exactly, man. Nothing wrong with it either. 12-0. No, I reckon it'll be closer. 2-3-0 max. Oh, they're making subs. I thought it was the water break. 2 subs for Croatia. I didn't even see who came off. Let me rewind that. Who came off? Vuskovic, the centre-back. Musa. There's a lot of England players. That looks like Saka just coming in. Or is he just going up? Yeah. Yeah, it is time for it. You got to bring on now. I'd be looking at... The thing is, Tuchel won't want to make many changes. They're only winning by 1. They could do with another goal. Rice does well there. Kane will want his hat-trick. Alvarez wants Barca, not even a particularly attractive swap. That was... I don't believe that rumour one bit. That was... I don't know where that rumour came from. But the rumour was basically that Atletico have said they would swap Alvarez for Gyökeres, but we would have to pay 50 million on top. I don't think that's true. But there was a rumour that Atletico were one of the teams that wanted him. And you know, with his size and aggression, Simeone, and he actually had 2 great games against them. So maybe they're thinking, rather than selling Alvarez to a club like Barca and having to try and replace him, maybe they're thinking, could we get a striker in return? Good defending there by Vardio. Waffling about Chinese issues in it too. Yeah, but I'd be open about it. I'd be like, yeah, I've gone here for the dough, man. You know what I mean? Throw in Fabio for free. Yeah, we got a lot of players you can have for nothing. We got a few, man. Alvarez wants Barca. I don't think he even wants to come to Arsenal. You know, YouTube channel in Brazil has got all the rights. Got the rights for all the World Cup games. What channel is that? That's unbelievable. What, all the games or just the Brazilian games? I do think there needs to be a time where YouTube eventually, I mean, whether it'll ever happen, but where you can share the screen and watch the game. Do you know what I mean? I just don't know whether that will ever happen. But imagine how good it would be if we just wish. Because last year there was a company that actually was letting people watch basketball games while streaming it. Gordon's shot blocked. And then the Bundesliga obviously this year started doing it with content creators. So yeah, I would imagine if they did that, man. Just let us watch the Prem game. Rodgers is coming on. Could be a future Arsenal player. I think he will be a future Arsenal player, by the way. For all the games. K's TV. How on earth has he got that? He must be working with a TV company in Brazil or something. Let's have a look at that. K's TV. I'm assuming, would he be live now? Surely. K's TV. He's got 32 million subscribers, so he's basically a TV channel. Let's look at his. Is he live now? Says he's live, but then there's no live stream showing up. Let's have a look. Oh no, he's just got the live thing on his picture. He's not actually live. Where's he showing it though? Because when I go on his videos, he hasn't done a live stream for 1 month. So what's he actually? He's got an advertisement up for every game. I don't know. They're doing a water break, yeah, and she's got the chalkboard out again. You're watching it right now, yeah? How come I can't see it? K's TV. It says it's live. When I click on his channel, it ain't showing it. She's got the chalkboard out, guys. Oh, the VPN needs to be in Brazil. Yeah. I get you. It's probably not letting me do it. I'll try and do it. I'm going to keep an eye on that. I want to know how he's got that. He must, because he's got 32 million subscribers, he's probably gone to a TV company in Brazil and they've probably given him the rights. He's probably getting more views than the TV channels over there. So, yeah, I can understand it. I honestly think YouTube is going to take over TV at some stage. It already is in certain ways because I don't know about anybody else. I hardly watch TV. I hardly watch it. I watch YouTube more than TV. Way more as well. I'm only probably watching football on TV. Tuchel's going mad. He doesn't look happy. Probably thinks they should have scored again. Finish the game off. Still in the balance this game. I'm definitely pleased with how Noni's played tonight. Rashford's coming on. Rashford and Rodgers. Will he take off? Bellingham and Gordon. Rashe. This is why I watch YouTube more than 100%, bro. Yeah, you're watching TV, you got a chalkboard. Maybe I should get a chalkboard out, people. Bellingham or Rodgers. I mean, I like both. I think they're different players. As I said, I think Jude's an 8, or I think Rodgers can play higher. But was that Saka coming on as well? Rice is coming off. I mean, he's had a good game. I'm happy from an Arsenal point of view because I want him unscathed. Gordon. So, is he going to put Jude into midfield and put Rodgers in the 10? Noni's off. Gordon's off. Saka got a massive cheer there, you know. I love that. So I reckon Rodgers going in the 10. Rashford on the left, Saka on the right. Bellingham into midfield. In the 8. Who knew it, people? Who knew it? Bellingham in the 8. Anderson in the 6. Rice comes off. I hope Rashford plays well, so he starts the next game. Croatia on the attack. Got to be careful. Still only winning by 1. Saka. Whoa, he done a step over. Oh, my days. He wins a free kick. Saka, Rashford and Rodgers, not bad subs. I'm telling you, there aren't many countries that are going to make better changes than England in terms of quality off the bench. It's got unbelievable squad depth. And when you think you've got Foden, Trent, Palmer sitting on holiday, squad depth is crazy. Nani's played well, man. I'm pleased for him. I'm pleased for him. We need these players firing. I thought Rice did well. Thought Rice was solid. Set piece delivery was good. Driving runs. Wasn't unbelievable, but he was solid. Let's see what Rodgers is about, man. Kane into Rodgers. Oh, he tried to find Saka. He's trying to get the Arsenal link up. We can see it, bro. We can see it. Rodgers, do you know Rodgers, I think, will do really well at Arsenal because, but if, maybe not on the left wing. He's got a bit more intensity about him than Eze. And this is not me downplaying Eze because I was delighted when we signed Eze. But Eze's lack of intensity, I don't think Arteta likes it. Where Rodgers actually runs a lot. Rashford, you might get it. Oh, the keeper does well. This keeper's had such a good game. Back pass was light. He nearly got it. Good tackle. Good tackle. This goalkeeper must have made about 15 saves. Reece James, long diag for Rashford. Defender header was a bit soft. Rashford nearly got there. Goalkeeper runs out and gets it. France bench or the England bench? I'm not joking. The England bench might be better than the France one, to be honest. I mean, they have got Barcola and Cherky, but then after that, you're talking about Mateta, Thuram. Yeah, I rate Zaire Emery, actually. I do rate him. England have got Eze, bro. Rodgers, Rashford, Saka tonight, who wouldn't usually probably be on the bench. I think England might have the best bench in the competition, to be honest. France have got ballers, though. But Rodgers in, Odegaard out. Yeah, I'd be all over that. Absolutely all over it. Odegaard didn't even play well yesterday against Iraq. Do you know what I'm saying? I know people saying, oh, he got an assist. Yeah, he crossed the corner. And the rest of the game, he didn't play well. Croatia on the attack. Good save by Pickford. Rebound comes out, edge of the box, and England just about clear it. Oh, they could have broke. What are you saying? France is better than England's? I'm trying to think who they had on. I do rate Zaire Emery. He's very good. This has been a good game. I thought it was going to be a snorefest. No, listen. See, people always take things out of context. I said England's bench tonight is better than the French bench that they had yesterday. I'm not saying England are better than France. Don't misquote me or take me out of context. France have got a better team. The England bench tonight is stronger than the French bench yesterday. You're bringing on Saka and Eze. Well, Eze hasn't come on. You're bringing on Rodgers and Saka and Rashford. But they are obviously a far better team. O'Reilly, yeah, he's got caught a couple of times on the ball. He looks very comfortable on the ball. Yeah, the France starting lineup, especially that front line, is just phenomenal. Samuel said, Curtis, all your transfer ins and outs. I mean, I'd struggle to tell you all of them right now, to be honest. But I think, when I did buy, sell, or loan, sell, keep, I got rid of 9 players. But being realistic, you're not going to win a league and sell 9 players. Nani's going to stay. I think Kepa's going to stay. I don't see him forcing out a backup goalkeeper. And he's got a Spanish connection with Rayo. I think Ben White, if we're being realistic, I think Ben White, Jesus, one of the left wingers, I got rid of both of them. I think he'll only get rid of one of them. I would get rid of Odegaard. I just would. And I don't. People get in their feelings about Odegaard. I would get rid of Odegaard. I'm sorry. He's had 2 bad years. I would get rid of him. I would get rid of Havertz. And I actually don't think Havertz is bad. Like, I'd probably keep Havertz before Odegaard, to be honest. But I would get rid of both of them. He gets injured a lot now, Havertz, on massive wages. He's inconsistent. I would, but he won't. He won't. He would definitely keep Havertz. He'd probably keep Odegaard as well. But I would get rid of them both. He's been at the club 3 years, Havertz, but Odegaard definitely would be gone. Get rid of one of Trossard or Martinelli. Listen, I wouldn't mind both of them going, but I don't know. Are they going to want to create that much work for themselves to do? Getting rid of both left wingers and signing 2. But are they going to sign Rodgers and Solis and sell Trossard and Martinelli? I don't know. Havertz actually decent squad player, but he's injured too much. And he just, every now and then he scores a massive goal, but then he misses a massive chance. But we'll see. Jesus got to go as well. I almost forgot about him. And Norgard's got to go. Bellingham off. Eze coming on. Jude. Bellingham. Bellingham. That was actually a really good goal. That's what he's good at. He's very clutch in front of goal. Yeah, I mean, listen, I said, man, Rodgers for me, left wing. I'm not sold on that. I would sign Rodgers, but I don't think he's a winger. We can see I disagree. Cherky on the bench. Barcola, Thuram, Canate, Digne, Kante, Gusto. Yeah. I hear you. But Barcola and Cherky is elite. Off the bench. Like, that's top quality. Canate is solid. He'd get in the England squad all day. Oh, was it Spence? I thought it was Eze. Sorry. I saw Eze warming up. I thought he was coming on. Kante's a legend. Digne's okay. Gusto's okay. Yeah, I suppose you could pick either. Yeah, and Havertz on 275. And Odegaard's on 240. Apologies, people. I thought Eze was coming on. I saw him warming up, but it's Jed Spence. He's doing a Southgate hanging on. Oh, Pickford, catch the ball, mate. Volleyed over the bar and he's diving when the ball's 10 yards over. Oh, has Reece James gone into midfield? He should have picked Lewis Skelly, man. He should have picked Skelly. I'm sorry, but how is he not catching that? He's not even under pressure. Look at him diving. Oh, he's a wind-up merchant, you know. But how's he not catching that? Pickford is very lucky that England don't seem to be able to produce goalkeepers. Because realistically, the fact to be fair, just to give him a little bit of credit, he's never really let England down. You know what I mean? He's been pretty solid for England over the years, but you would think England would have a better goalkeeper than Pickford. Over all these tournaments, he always starts. They just can't produce anyone. He's just... you see certain goals and it makes you think, I feel like a better goalkeeper would have saved that. You know what I mean? There's so many times with Pickford, I see that. Yo, look at the pace, yo! Oh, what a save. You see Jed Spence there? He could have been playing for Jamaica, man, but they messed up. Spence is rapid. He is absolutely rapid. I couldn't believe his pace then. That was a good ball. Who played that ball? Was it Reece James? Here's Rashi. Go on, Rashi, lad. Good tackle. Oh, I thought he rolled his ankle there. Oh, he's bought that free kick and he's rolled around the Croatia player, screaming. The ref's bought it. Pope, no, I don't rate Pope, man. I honestly, Newcastle. He's a bit slow, man. Ramsdale was the one who would have had a chance if he could stay at if he'd have stayed at Arsenal, but obviously Raya was the upgrade. Was that Rodgers who played the ball? England have got to be careful. They're a little bit. They've dropped deep. Croatia's starting to put them under pressure a little bit. Spence said he was the fastest player on the team. Well, maybe he is. He's rapid. Ben White replacement. Yeah, we're going to need a right back. I don't know who we go for. I would have actually took Spence if Tottenham got relegated, at right back. But it wouldn't have happened. They wouldn't allow. Oh, it's Pickford. What are you doing? I swear, what's this? Can he not catch the ball? What is wrong with Pickford? How, honestly, man, any good goalkeeper turns up and you're starting over him, but they can't produce one. No, you're right. The Tottenham stuff ruined him. He was really good at Forest. When I seen him at Forest, I used to think, yo, he'd be a good backup right back for us. But yeah, Tottenham. Croatia, edge of the box, shot. And Pickford manages to catch one. Old T-Rex out of Toy Story, you know what I mean? Short arms don't want to catch anything. England got to be careful, man. They should not be drawing this game. Guna Chris said, Big C for me. Sign Barcola, Rodgers, Solis, Scott and Palestra. Get rid of Odegaard, White, Norgard, Jesus, Trossard and Martinelli. Barcola would cost, what, 70 million, I think they're saying. Rodgers going to cost at least 80, could be more. So you're at maybe 150. Solis is about 35 mil, I think. So you're at 185. They're asking for 80 million for this Scott, by the way, at Bournemouth. So this is where it becomes a bit crazy. You're looking at what, near around 250. I don't know how much Palestra would cost. Yeah, I mean, it's not impossible. We spent pretty much 250 last year. Oh, Saka does well. We're in. Rashford. Corner of the box. Chops. Rashford! Come on, man. What I say to you the other day, I said it off camera, by the way. I said if the options run out, I would take Rashi for 30 mil. He's quality, man. I'm sorry. But Arteta wouldn't take him. He's better than Gordon. Chop the defender. Saka, Rashford, link up. I honestly, I'm not even joking. If you go down the list, imagine if we went, okay, Rodgers going to cost 80 odd million. Yeah, you put him in the 10. You sign Rashford on the left, 30 mil. It's a great finish. I've actually always thought that Rashford would be an Arsenal player. I don't know why. How are Barcelona signing Gordon over Rashford for double the price? What's that, 4-2? This has been a great game, by the way. I thought this was going to be a snore fest. Rashford! Yeah, that's what I'm on, bro. If you're signing some brother called Solis, give me Rashford. 30 mil. Saka, Rashford. Good play by Saka, man. I'm not even just saying it on a hype either. I'd take him. He wouldn't be at the top of my list. Gay, he can't be injured. Why would you bring him on? You're not going to bring on an injured player for 4 minutes and risk him getting injured. So that now tells me that he's gone mad and left him out of the team, surely. Because, oh, great tackle. Oh, there was a way again there. No, I'm not. This is my only one tonight, people. I'll be honest. I ain't doing I'm not doing the Ghana game or the Colombia game. Tomorrow, I'm not even sure if I'm doing any of them games, really. Canada against Qatar. Switzerland, Bosnia. Czech Republic, South Africa. Yeah, nah, I'll be honest. I don't think I'm doing any of them. I'll be live at 1:30. We'll do Arsenal at 1:30. It's just the wages. He'd have to take a pay cut. He's on 300 bags a week. He'd have to. No matter what he thinks, he's going to have to take a pay cut. No one is giving him 300 grand a week. No one. Wherever he goes, he's going to have to go 250 probably, 200. Yeah, unless he goes Saudi, but I don't think he'll go Saudi. You never know, though. He might run out of options. What's Spence? What's going on with Spence? He mashed up his jaw or something. He's wearing a mask. The thing is, would United bring him back? I don't think they will. They've loaned him out for 2 years. That's when you just want somebody off the books. It's weird because he went to Villa and he did well. He didn't sign for them, but what you kept hearing is that he wants a bigger move. So he must have been looking at Villa thinking, I've enjoyed my time here, but I think I can go to a bigger club. Cool. You go to Barcelona, you're like, yo, what a move that is. You've got to get yourself the permanent move. It's just strange that they didn't buy him. Maybe he's telling clubs I want 300 grand and not willing to take a pay cut, because the problem is he's got 2 years left on his deal. It's not like he's got a year left. He's got 2 years left. So he might be thinking, yo, this is a life-changing contract. I'm never going to see this contract again. I'm going to see out them 2 years. Man United, yeah, I'll go on loan again. He might end up at Barcelona on loan. Apparently, Barca want him on loan for another year. But they're probably trying to hustle Man United, really, with doing that. But United might just think, get him off the wage bill. He's coming home. Listen, I'll be honest with you. They don't look great defensively, but I haven't seen England look this open going forward in a tournament for a long time. Scoring 4 against Croatia. I know Croatia are not world beaters, but they're decent. Do you know what I mean? Those subs Southgate would never do. Yeah, yeah. Kane every minute rolling around on the floor. And he's up straight away. Nothing wrong with him. All right, maybe he got a little kick this time. 6 minutes added on. Nate said, Rodgers is a tank. I could honestly see him as a 9. A lot of these players, though, I give him a little kick. A lot of these players, when they were kids, teenagers, they probably were strikers. Big up Big C, what I'm hearing about Glock and Alvarez plus 50 mil, would you do it? Nah, man, I'm sticking by Gyökeres, man. I do like Alvarez, but he don't want to be here either. If Alvarez comes to Arsenal, he's been forced to come to Arsenal. So you might not even get the Atletico version of Alvarez because he'll be coming here kicking and screaming. He wants Barca. He don't want to come to England. He's been to England. It didn't work. You ain't even going to get a motivated player. I'm sticking with the Gyök, man. Gyökeres scored more league goals than Alvarez this season. I do like Alvarez, though. I wish he did want to come to Arsenal. But I'd be adding him to Gyökeres, not replacing him. I'd be going, yo, let's get rid of Jesus, Havertz, bring in Alvarez. But it ain't going to happen. MJ said, my winger will never pull on an Asna shirt. Well, you lot should keep him. You lot should keep him. Saka assist. Declan Rice assist. Noni Madueke wins a penalty. This performance is very Arsenal related, my friend. Saka decision making is his best attribute. You know what it is with Saka? When he plays for England, he doesn't defend as much, honestly. Doesn't defend as much. And the thing is, international football is slower than Premier League football. So you're not just going whoom, 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 running up and down as a winger. You get a lot more time to just chill. Where Premier League is like end to end. Ball whipped in, good header. Reece James in midfield. Saka has a lot of composure on the ball. He's always played with a lot of maturity. That I agree with you. That's one of his biggest attributes, his decision making. He doesn't give the ball away cheaply from a pass very often. Do you know what I mean? Unless he's like trying to whip it in or he's shooting, but just simple passes. He does the simple things very well. It's a very underrated quality in football, doing the simple things well. Just keeping the ball sometimes, having a good touch, being strong, protecting the ball. Who is that? Who's that there? Oh, Rashi, innit? Yeah. No, I was thinking, I was going mad then. I was thinking, because it looked like he ran from left back. Yeah, I forgot Rashi's got cane rows now, innit? That's what I was thinking. Yo, who's that with the cane rows? Just imagine, yeah, I swear down, I'm not trying to hype people now yet. Imagine Rashi on the left, cutting inside, doing that knuckleball shot into the far corner, yeah. Running to the corner flag of the North Bank and just doing that. I swear down, I'll be going mental. And Saka and all them, man, just run it. Yo, you like the sound of it, innit? Rashford! Trust me, you know when we signed Danny Welbeck, and Welbeck wasn't as good as Rashford, we were like, yo, Man United, before we knew it, you know, Welbeck was doing that. That guy, Welbs, you know what I mean? Rashford! Rashi's lawyer at it again, I'm telling you. I take Rashi, man, 30 mil. We're going to end up with an attacking midfielder on the left. I'm telling you, work with me, people. Work with me, man, I'm telling you. We're going to end up with a Cam playing left wing with 79 pace. You once said you have no Spurs players love from Southampton. You once said you have no. What, I wouldn't take Spurs? Come on, they're on the break. Look at Rashi and Saka link up. Give it him. Now give it him back. Here we go. Look at this. I can see it. Arsenal. Saka to Rashford. Oh, no, no, no. Don't buy him. He's lost the ball. I'm telling you, them two got a link up. Don't worry, Rashi, lad. Hey, Kane's holding his calf. You better hope that ain't nothing serious. Let's have a look. What happened to him? Oh, no, no, it looks like he got a kick. But why is he holding his calf? No, the ball hit him, didn't it? I thought he got winded, but then he was holding the back of his calf. Maybe he's just got a bit of cramp. You see Saka Rashford on the break there, though. I know it broke down, but that's a foul, ref. Saka, bring him, man. Yo, I know people are mad at me, you know. Some people agree with me, though. Because the problem is, look, this is what I'm saying. George said, I hear you, get me Rashi. Because you know what it is, right? Some of the players that we're being linked with, they might not even, like, listen, I'm a fan of Liao, but Liao today, yo, Kane, oh, Kane's put it to the moon. I'm looking at some of these other players going, bro, you're not even that good. And we're going to pay about 75 million for you. I don't think Rashi is dead, bro. Go and look at some of his goals last season for Barcelona. Scored a free kick crossbar and in against Real Madrid. Look at his goal he scored against Newcastle in the Champions League, bar and in. Rashi. Croatia on the attack. Oh, Pickford finally catches one. I am. I don't know what it is, bro. I've always rated Rashford. Full time. I actually enjoyed an England game. It can't be a dumb take because he's better than both of our left wingers, and we're going to put a number 10 on the left for 85 million. We ain't signing Rashford anyway. Arteta would not go near him with that defensive work rate. Oh, guys. You do not defend Rashford. Anyway, yeah, I'd take Rashford. You're going to take some unknown guy from Club Brugge for 35 million because he's got good stats in the Belgium league. Bring me Rashi, people, 30 mil. Put Rodgers in the 10. Good performance, that England. I like it. Defensively, not great, but going forward, I think that's positive. Anyway, let's get the tweet out. Very good going forward. That's a good start, man, I'm telling you. That is a good start. I thought Croatia could be like, could end up 1-1 or something. Um, 20 exactly, man. It's 25 mil, man. Jeez, we signed Fabio Vieira for 35 mil, and he's trash. So who've England got next? Is it Ghana? You've only got to win two, and you're through, aren't you? Anyway, top three go through. England will win the group. England will win the group. They'll win. That's a good start. That was probably the hardest game. Ghana will give them a different type of game. Uh, See, I love it, The Rashford debate, it causes some of you are like, yo, I agree with you, man. I'll take him. And then the others they can't believe it. They're like, what's he talking about? What are you on about? I'm telling you now, you've got to weigh up the whole thing. 30 million. I'm taking him. Not top of the list. You can go for the top targets, but I'm telling you, this left wing market is horrible. It's absolutely horrible because realistically, you want Kvara, he ain't leaving. You want Vinny Jr., we're not going to pay 150 million and 400 grand a week. We just don't move like that. We're not going to buy Yildiz. Juventus have said no, the door's closed. A lot of you like Barcola, but remember, we're not at the point yet where PSG have said, yeah, we're going to sell him. And even though the rumours are it's going to be 70 million, Liverpool are linked with him, Man United are linked with him, we're linked with him. If that many clubs want Barcola, he's probably going to cost more. There'll be some sort of like auction for him. He'll probably end up at 80, 90 million. I like Barcola, but is he worth 80 or 90 million? I'm not sure he is. But that's the going rate nowadays. Krupi's exciting, but he's young. And he plays left, right, and up. I actually like Krupi. I would be excited to get him. He's got a lot of skill about him. I do like Krupi, I can't lie. When you start to go down the list and you go, who are we going to end up getting? You go, oh, Solis, some unknown guy from the Belgium league who we're hyping up because he's got good numbers. I'm telling you. Rashford and Rodgers, 110 million. No brainer. No brainer. But if you could get Krupi and Rodgers or Barcola and Rodgers, but we're going to buy Rodgers and play him left wing. And Odegaard will be in the 10. We all know it. We'll have Rodgers on the left, Odegaard in the 10, Saka on the right, Gyökeres up front. And probably, will he try and squeeze Zubimendi back in? I don't know. But listen, let's see. It ain't going to happen anyway. I'm talking theoretically. Arteta's not going to buy Rashford. But then he signed Raheem Sterling and Willian. Now we should get payback for Van Persie and get Bruno. I don't want that little rat face anywhere near the club. He is a good player, though. Can we sell all our strikers for Harry Kane? I would sell all of them. I would sell all of them for Harry Kane. Kane's one of them players that, even though he's in his 30s, he's got years left as a player. You know, like some people would look at Kane and go, how old is Harry Kane? Harry Kane is 32, but I think Kane will still be elite at like 35 because his game is just not built around speed. I would love Harry Kane at Arsenal, honestly. He would suit Arteta's style so much. He can drop in, link up play, hold the ball up. He's good in the air. He would actually be unreal at Arsenal. I mean, was it this summer? There was a summer where they said there's some crazy release clause for him, where you could get him for cheap. It might have even been this summer. Imagine if Arsenal could get Harry Kane. Honestly, he'd be unbelievable. That would just completely finish Tottenham off. But I don't think he'd come to us. But then I always got this feeling that he's going to come back to England and try and break Shearer's Premier League record. But I do like Krupi. I do like him. He's very good. His release clause like 60 mil. Iddy said the streets are watching. Not going to lie, I want Rashford. I've been willing to take him as an option on the left. For 30 mil, he doesn't even need to be the main player. That's how crazy it is. You don't even. A lot of you are going Rashford. Well, you don't need to sign him and start him for 30 mil. I actually think England did all right in the end there. Again, it's similar where I'm looking at some of the performances and going, yo, Thomas Tuchel's got to adapt some things there. You know what I mean? The defense was a bit disjointed. Gordon was terrible on the left. Noni and Saka looked quite good. Saka came on and looked shot. Rashford plus 70 million for Waneri plus MLS, deal or no deal. Yo, bro, little cheeky 30 mil, bro. That's it. You ain't taking none of our players. Although Ethan, I'm worried, is going to leave. I could see him going Chelsea or somewhere. Stephen said if we sign Rashi, final game in Old Trafford. Imagine Rashi scoring against United. You either buy Rashi, Rodgers, or buy Barcola, Rodgers, and Solis. I want to sell both our left wingers. We need a pacey winger, not two technical ones. Yeah, we need different profiles. You know, I don't want like a player that plays like Trossard and then one. We need different kind of play. Saka, Rashford look good. You see the counter attacks, bro. Kane will end up at Man United. He's got that look about him, and he could be like an English Van Nistelrooy. Golden Boot will hit 10 goals plus. Messi next game is against Jordan. Haaland is Ivory Coast. Kane is Ghana. Mbappe is Norway. I think this Golden Boot will definitely be 10 goals plus. It will be 10 goals plus. Yeah, it's proper. But listen, people, thank you very much. Great numbers for the watch along. I'll be back at 1:30 tomorrow. We'll talk all things Arsenal. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. England 4, Croatia 2. Good start. Kane gets 2. Rashford gets 1. Who got the other one? Can't remember who scored the other goal. Jude Bellingham. But 2 Arsenal assists and a solid performance from Noni. Good start to the World Cup for England. Defence needs to shape up a little bit. I'll be back at 1:30 tomorrow, people. Big up to everyone locked in, and I'll see you all